Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Happy birthday to you. Y'all come on in, come on in. We got to get down to the real nitty gritty. Y'all, there are some updates on Jordan, Manning, Collins. So y'all come in, like, share, and subscribe this video. I'm gonna go ahead on and get started, and you can catch up with the video as soon as possible because I didn't know I was going to go live. I apologize, y'all. I want to give a shout out to all my TikTokers and TikTokers. I'm sorry, I'm not doing a TikTok right now. This is a content, okay? Shout out to um, all my subscribers, all my subscribers. But y'all, let's like, share, and subscribe. This is it for educating, news reporting, criticism, community purposes. Okay. Now this we're gonna go ahead on and get started because y'all know I can't wait. I'm gonna go ahead on and start it. I just want y'all to know that Jordan Manning Collins Jr. is still missing. I know some of y'all probably, we cover so much over here. You probably have forgotten about Jordan. Okay, I haven't. And it been like almost nearly a month, y'all, since they have not heard from Manny, period. Now, he was last seen May the 8th, y'all, in the area University Avenue and 49 Avenue Northeast. Okay? Um, give a shout out to all my mods, too. Um, Look, y'all. Mm, mm, mm. He was last seen on May the 8th in the area of University Avenue and 49th Avenue Northeast in Columbia Heights. Collins' mother, Ashley Berry, you'll hear from her later uh, you'll hear from her later. Make sure y'all hit the like button when y'all come in and chat. Ashley Berry is his mother. You'll hear from her in this case too. Said he was staying with his father at the time. Hey, Marita. Okay. Let's check this out. Go ahead on and get started. And then we're gonna hear from his uncle. We're gonna hear Uncle, but I'm gonna give y'all remember who this person is. Let's watch this.
Cullen sat down with Ashley Berry as she continues to beg Manny's father for answers. Where is 16-year-old Manny Collins?
I'm being strong for my son. I know I can't go crazy right now because I have to find him.
Each minute, hour, and day that passes is getting tougher for Manny's mother, Ashley Berry. She prays the rosary for his safe return.
I'm all over the place, to be honest. With my friends and my family and detectives and God, that's keeping me strong.
Manny was last seen May 8th in the area of University Avenue and 49th Avenue Northeast in Columbia Heights. That's where he was temporarily staying with his father. Ashley called Manny's dad looking for her son, and at first she wasn't overly concerned.
I was just playing. I said, you know what, I'm going to put out a missing person report because I've said that before. He knows how I am. So he didn't answer that day, and then Saturday he answered. And he said, Ashley, he just went to his friend's house, his girlfriend's house, and your grandmother's house, which that's not true.
And then last week, Fox 9 was there when investigators appeared to leave the father's apartment with bags of evidence.
No, burrito, it's not.
House. That's concerning. And that's why they're going hard like they are now.
Meanwhile, Ashley says Manny's dad has not been cooperative with the investigation.
Was Manny happy there? He was. There was a few things he didn't agree with his dad about as far as like the religion. I guess he was kind of forcing it more. So he didn't really like that, but he didn't tell me he had a problem with staying over there. He never said he was in danger or anything.
Investigators are continuing to conduct searches in various locations. Last week, Manny's family seemed hopeful he is safe. For Ashley, though, that has changed.
Do you think he is okay? No. It's hard. It is for me to say that I don't. I don't think he is.
But she still hopes and prays her only child will return home.
Manny, if you see this,
Now, y'all, the police. You're gonna hear from his uncle in a few minutes, and I got an update for you all as well. The police believe Collins went missing, y'all, against his will, but they haven't locked the father up. They haven't interrogate the father. Father is the one he last been around. They're keeping a little secret from us. Now the apple don't fall too far from the tree sometimes. Now the daddy have a religious situation going on with himself, and he on allegedly he's a user, and they think that dad left. Dad won't tell them. Dad moved out the apartment with the son, so we don't know what happened. So, uh, um, the police believe that Colin went missing against his will, and have a person of interest that they are not named at this time. They do have a person of interest, y'all. No one has been arrested though. Okay, so I don't know what all that be about right there now. That was tripping me out. Now let's go to here. Let's hear what the uncle had to say about this.
So my nephew's been missing for damn near a month, right? At first, we're trying to figure everything out, trying to figure out like what the fuck's going on, what happened. He's been over at his pop's crib. I want to say since March this is all to my knowledge, so I could be off on the dates, but he was at his dad's house since March. Um, Everybody that they know that his dad, and we're just gonna stop referring to him as my brother. His dad, everybody know. His dad been on this Islam, super radical, super extreme, trying to just convert every fucking living organism to Islam. And it's like, bro, you need to chill and pump your brakes, bro. That should be your job. So I'ma just put that in the air and let y'all piece together that shit. But if you've been around, you know what's been going on. Me personally, I washed my hands with bro in 2020. Like, I gave him a spot, let him live there. He showed me who he was once again. I stopped rocking with him. On top of that, he was already on some weird shit and moving like a predator on some grooming shit. So I don't get down like that. So I had to cut bro off completely. My nephew staying over there, the nigga's been weird. He's been hella extreme. He's been trying to force that on Manny. He's been trying to just force it on everybody. And everybody been keeping their distance. A lot of people. But fast forward to this situation. Manny is not the type of kid, young man, boy, however you want to call it, to just up and disappear for days at a time, man. My nephew don't do that. He'll let somebody know something by now, man. And when we try to all get together with his dad, he's not even showing like a sense of urgency. He's honestly sounding like he's been getting high again. I call him, he's sounding all slumped. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's smoking meth. I don't know if he's on heroin. I don't know what the fuck dude is doing. He's weird. But when I'm calling him and trying to link up with him to find my nephew, he's nowhere to be found. He's trying to dodge me. I'm like, I'm about to pull up. He's like, oh no, I'm about to go here. I'm gonna go hand off. I'm like, bro, if your son went missing by your crib, why are you trying to go to St. Paul and over on Lake Street to pass out flyers, bro? Let's start here. You know what I'm saying? So he starts getting like real suspicious. That's just to me. Again, I ain't even talked to nobody really. And then about 3 days into all of this, he starts slipping up even more. Like I said, I don't know if bro was getting high, but the way he was moving, starting to slip up again. And I'm like, yo, where you at? He's like, oh, I gotta go to the mosque and pray, blah, blah, blah. And by this time, I'm already feeling like something's off. He wouldn't really, like, tell me to come to the crib. He'll try to tell me to meet him somewhere. And then, like say he's going somewhere else. I'm like, yeah, bro, something's going on, bro. And I feel like the way he is, he might have my nephew somewhere trying to force that Islam shit onto him. And I keep putting it out in the air, man. Like I said, this ain't no street shit. This ain't none of that shit. People be trying to glorify and be on, bro. This is a young man, a 16-year-old young man. This is my nephew. This is Ashley's son. This is Dawn's grandson. You feel me? And my brother, man, he knows something, man, and the police will not detain this fucking clown and question him. He's not smart. He don't got a fucking job. He don't got no money. He don't got no lawyer. And any group of people he usually get around, he always move with the weirdos. So he's in that community, he's moving with some fucking weirdos. And like we can take matters into our own hand, but it's like, where's Manny at? We want Manny. We want Manny. That's what we want. We want to find Manny so he can go back home to his mom. Me and Pizzo pulled up to the mosque. Could have took matters into our own hand. We try to bring the police. They don't do nothing. They don't do nothing, man. So I'm just putting it out there once again. They said the sheriffs, the FBI, whoever, they monitor everything else on social media. Here's the video. Y'all need to question my brother. He's been a weirdo. He's been a predator. He's been a groomer. He's been all of those things. This nigga hang out with Deron Parker. Do your
Okay.
fucking research.
Now that's the uncle, y'all. And what I got to say about that is, if y'all knew that the daddy was a predator, he was this and he was that, why didn't y'all keep him over there with y'all? Why didn't y'all keep the son, keep Manny over there away from his dad? If y'all know how his father is, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, if his dad a widow, all of this and all of that. Now listening, I'm sorry, y'all, but listening to the uncle, that was the uncle talking just then, who y'all just heard. Listening to the uncle just a few minutes ago make me think that Manny don't got on drugs. Manny has gotten on drugs to me. The reason why I said that, because why is he over there? Why is he over to his why is Manny over to his father's house? What did he do for to be sent to his father? See y'all, if I knew my son father was being out of shape and wasn't able to take care of his child, what I would have did was I would have kept my child there with me. Either tell him to call his uncle on his mama's side. But let's listen to this, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all all night, but let's listen to this.
Developing news right now in Elk River, so let's take you there via the chopper.
And this an update.
Anoka County Sheriff's Office confirming to Fox 9 that a large search at this landfill is underway.
Thank you for the flower, babe.
Related to the disappearance of 16-year-old Jordan Manny Collins. So the chopper at this scene here within this hour, crews, as you can see, they've just been digging through the rubble. And then we've also seen them taking some of that and sorting it out on tables. You can see some of the machinery there that's also been digging into those piles. Dozens of people have been at this scene, and again, the sheriff's office telling us that officers from Columbia Heights, they've got Anoka County, the BCA, the FBI, They are all on scene right now. So we're keeping a close eye here on any more details. We know, though, that Manny went missing. It was nearly a month ago now in Columbia Heights. It was the corner of 49th and University Avenue. And at the time of his disappearance, he was temporarily staying with his father in that area. People in that area, law enforcement have asked them, check your cameras, check your yards to see if there may be something there that could be helpful in putting the pieces together in this. You also may remember that Manny's mother, Ashley Berry, along with law enforcement, about 2.5 weeks ago, took to the podium, and we took it live here on All Day, and we watched as his mother, so heartbroken and just so desperate for answers, was pleading for anybody to come forward with any information that they may have. At the time, when asked, law enforcement said they weren't naming a suspect, but they were talking to people, and they were also pleading at the time for Manny's father to come forward with any information, because at the time, Manny's mother said that he was not necessarily cooperating with law enforcement. So a lot of different sort of layers to this have happened over the course of the last couple of weeks. Investigators and family have said from the get-go they believe that Manny was somewhere against his will. So again, no arrests, no charges have been made in this case. Our Karen Scullin did have the chance to sit down, though, with Manny's mom earlier this week. So we're going to stay, and stay with some of this search, but we also wanted to just play you some of that interview with Ashley Berry. This is Manny's mom just a couple of days ago.
Do you think he's okay? No. As hard it is for me to say that I don't think he is.
Physically, he's not okay.
I don't think he is physically. I don't. I think other people know that as well. Yeah.
Last week, it seemed like the family was really hopeful that he was somewhere and physically okay. That has changed, it sounds like.
For me, yeah, that's changed. I don't know what everyone else is thinking, but of course they want me to hope for the best. Just, he's just somewhere hiding out, but I don't feel that way.
You had mentioned that they had gotten some stuff, because we were out there actually last week when they were pulling some additional stuff out of the apartment. So they found quite a bit of things that you said were concerning, or can you describe that? Not specifically, but just, you can tell me, if you could tell me that again.
Yeah, there's a few things they found when they went there the first time that was concerning, and, that stuff came back. So they went back and got more stuff, a lot more stuff. That's also concerning. Yeah.
Y'all, it's something. Look, I'm gonna put a bit right here. The mom character, something ain't right. I don't know. I ain't trying to be no psychic or nothing like that. But y'all, but somehow, sometimes I can read people. And this woman knows something. She knows something. Now, when he was staying over there with his father, what made the father move immediately? What happened? Do you think the daddy owed drug money? If he had, if the he has a issue with weird being around weird people, if y'all know what's wrong with it? Is it me or is it us? We as parents, are we thinking when we make decisions about our kids? What is it? Cause he went to visit his dad. Something had to make him go there. Usually, if you go stay with your mom, put you out, you go to your hood. Your dad, regardless of what condition your father in, you'll go over to your father's house, or you go over auntie house. But I mean, he probably didn't have no other house to go to. Dad could have owed money, got to fighting, anything could have happened. I think if this is what we doing to our, is this what we letting happen to the kids now, y'all? When they get to be teenagers, we kick them out. We get mad at them because they think they grown. They talk to you wrong. They want to do what they want to do, and that what they can't do when they stand with their parents. I don't know this situation here. I just don't understand how. Why is the police smiling and stuff when it come down to this boy being missing? I don't know, y'all. But oh Lord, honey.
Um, yeah.
Oh Jesus.
And because these investigations are obviously so delicate, there was a lot that law enforcement was asked that day, and a lot that they could not talk about. And as you kind of heard from Manny's mom right there, there were things that were not released during the course of the investigation that maybe family members are
Okay.
aware of. And it went from the early days of this, from even Manny's uncle, the brother of the father that we're talking about, saying, I don't believe that Manny is in any physical harm, to then just cut to about a week later as Karen was talking to his mother, and things had changed at that point. We don't have any other specifics, any other details, other than to say that it was confirmed here just within the last couple of hours or so that the Anoka County Sheriff's Office is out there at the scene that you're taking a look at. It's a landfill in Elk River. And this search, they say, is related to the disappearance of 16-year-old Jordan Collins, otherwise well known as Manny. So again,
My thing is, okay, y'all. Then the last video I want to show y'all is the uncle again is going to speak. Um, I I just want to hear why the police acting like that. I'm getting upset because I'm trying to hold myself up and stuff because I'm getting mad at the police. I just don't understand when the police when they stop doing that investigation. Family, y'all got to keep on pushing and spread this awareness, y'all. Just because he a boy, we got to look out for our young men too. We got to look out for young men. We don't know where he is. But here go his uncle. This is what I want to show y'all. This last video right here.
I don't want me and my people to take matters into our own hands and jeopardize what we got going on. But we're just asking for legal representatives, whoever, the sheriffs, FBI, whoever's on this case, ATF, I don't know. Whoever's on this, please do something. Detain him. He does not have money for a lawyer. He's broke. He does not have any type of income. He's broke. And any type of income that he does have is illegal. So, how y'all gonna handle that? People can feel how they want to feel about the information I'm putting out there, but Ashley's son is missing, my nephew's missing, and there's a lot of people who love and care about Manny. There's a lot of people who know Manny and know that this is so suspicious. Despite Jordan
Okay,
being
y'all. This is the uncle again. Once again, my thing is this, y'all. Why is the father is not speaking out? We haven't heard from the father. And like I said, please share this video on your platform. Please, so we can bring awareness and spread awareness to this young man. Okay? Cause they using the best. They asking for help. And NWACP, they need y'all help. Dominique, anybody, we need y'all help to find this young man. They uh they have had all they have had resources from network nationwide to bring Manny home. They did the best to try to bring. Look like Manny would have been home. Daddy know more about this case than we do. Okay, Ashley's his mother, like I said. Now the uncle, he said he wouldn't stop. He said he's not gonna stop until he have an answer. We must find Jordan Sr. and detain him. He has no money, nothing, and should not be walking free. But now, I don't know, y'all. This is a suspicious case to me. But I'm gonna see can I find the chief when we finish listening to the uncle. Well, man, he almost finished.
All those things that I said earlier, he's never been harmful to Manny. He's never hurt Manny. He's never been abusive to Manny. So this is just, it's a nightmare right now. And I'm trying to stay calm. Because like I said, I don't want to go and jeopardize my freedom. But this is my nephew. And I love my nephew. And I love Ashley and her family. So I'm just asking for the community, everybody who knows any type of resource that can push this and bring this to light. I know it's been on the news, but let's just keep pushing it and just let it be known. Jordan Collins Sr., suspect, your son, like I said before, this is your son. Where is the urgency? Why are you hiding? Why you tell me your own brother who lived in the same house with you all our life? We struggled together, lights off, all that. You tell me you need a lawyer? All the things that I done seen you do coming up, running the streets, you telling me you need a lawyer all of a sudden? Come on, man. You playing games and you playing with God. Stop doing that. If you see this, just come holler at us. Let's figure this out. I don't love you. I don't respect you. But I want to
Now
find
the
my...
daddy knows something, y'all. That's the uncle. But the dad something. Let me find the what I found earlier. Let me see. Uh, what the chief said. Hold on for a minute. What is this? Let me see. Yeah.
Is your child struggling with a gaming addiction? Major companies behind games like Minecraft, Fortnite.
Trying to see. Hold on. Bring this for home, man. What is going on with our kids? Going missing now. Now, who would be man? Oh, yeah. That's what I want y'all to listen to. I think this the one I want y'all to listen to. Y'all, let's bring this young man home. I know, we think about when girls go missing, we look for them. We talk about them. We show awareness for them. Let's show awareness for our young men, too. The young men need somebody to care about them. Jordan could don't got strung out, hit the wrong thing with the mind, went the wrong way. Daddy know. And the daddy it be folks be on situation and you can't find you. The people gonna do anything to the person they love. They'll go to the next person. You owe them money, y'all. They'll do what they got to do. So y'all be safe out there. Young people stay in school for me. Stop being grown and stay in school. Got plenty of time to be grown and do what you want to do. I hope they find this boy. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Let me move this. Jeez. I don't think the police putting too much on it to me. They ain't putting their boots on the ground. I think Jordan don't got look him. I don't know about him. You know what I'm saying? Like he doing that. Hey Natalie. I think they need to do more. Somebody knows something. Where's this 16-year-old boy? Why is he smiling?
Yep, absolutely good. Yeah, no worries. I know, mine's in the way.
Well, anyway, we waiting on him to get started, y'all. He getting started in me. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this case right here. I mean, it's why is everybody getting on? Nah. I mean, what happened to you want to go to school and get an education, but now it's like going to get educated in for fentanyl or something. You know what I mean? They mind ain't where it's supposed to be. Just get your education. Get your education and leave them substances alone, young men. Get y'all a job. Work at Burger. I worked at Burger King. I worked at Burger King. Shoot, I was making money at Burger King. I was a cashier. I was good at whatever I do. And then I was in college at the same time, so no shame in the game.
No, we thought it would be
Yeah.
easier with the amount of inquiries we're getting just to have a little something. It's not going to be a full press conference or anything, but I can give it.
Is private student loan
Oh,
debt wrecking
Lord.
your life? You really need to talk to iRefi.
Name is Wayne. That's W-A-Y-N-E. Last name is Heath, H-E-A-T-H. And I'm a commander here with the Anoka County Sheriff's Office. Just to give you all a brief update, as we continue in our search for Manny Collins, our investigation has led us to a search that became very obviously public this morning, and people had a lot of interest. That's why we're here. We just want to give you as much information as we can, but please understand, due to the active nature of the investigation, my responses may be limited, and that is again only to protect the integrity of the investigation. When more public information becomes available, we will share it. The local, state, and federal law enforcement officials remain committed to using all of our available resources to locate Manny Collins. During the investigation, public and private property has been searched, whether on foot with people or using dogs or other resources. And at this point in the investigation, information has led us to search the landfill in Elk River. And what we're looking for, therefore, is just evidence that can help us identify the whereabouts of Manny. That remains our goal, and we're committed to that. With that said, we are utilizing resources from the FBI, the DCA, Columbia Heights Police Department, other law enforcement, public safety agencies, and continue to try to find that evidence to seek whatever information we can to locate Manny. So as we continue, that is only one part of the investigation. We have other facets that are ongoing. So I don't want anybody to think that we are merely focusing all of our attention and energy on that. We continue to follow up on other leads and do all of the other things we would with other investigations to continue to track down evidence that will lead us to Manny's whereabouts. And I guess with that said, there isn't a lot I can discuss about why we ended up at the landfill or anything like that, but with that being full folks have any specific questions you'd like to ask about that. Right now, we're just searching for more information, and as any other criminal investigation goes, sometimes we don't know what next piece of the puzzle will be the final piece that completes the picture for us. So we're looking for that next piece of the puzzle, and we don't, it would be speculative to say how close we are to actually finding him, but we're looking for that next piece, and all of a sudden that picture or that puzzle might be very clear based on what we find.
So you were looking for evidence, not searching for a body.
Yeah, it's certainly, it's not necessarily just a search for a human or remains or anything like that. It's any evidence that can lead us to where it goes. That's what we're looking for.
Obviously, you'll be a number of resources that are under obviously that's very incredible with that amount of resources.
Yes, absolutely. But to the extent that that doesn't necessarily equate to what we might find. If you've looked in this case, we've been utilizing those federal, state, and local partners for a lot of this investigation, and we're just going to continue to do that. And we're committed to finding Manny, and that's why we're throwing these resources at the investigation. Well, it takes the form of whatever leads were developed to get us there. We have an idea of what we might be looking for, and we're going to search until we can find or not find that type of evidence that we're looking for. And when that is over and done with, we would leave the area.
Yeah, only thing I don't like what's going on is but it is kind of difficult. But why not let the father, why he don't want be on the news? What did he do to stop him from speaking out? The dad won't even speak out, y'all. He know what's going on. But see, all the thing we know that the dad's life could be threatened. We don't know. We don't know what's going on. But it's nowhere in the world you let your 16-year-old son missing and then you don't want to get on the news and speak for him. I'm so sick of stuff like this. And then they want everybody else to look for them and they already know where they be at.
I can't get into specifics about how it is all done, but we are able to more narrowly focus our search in the landfill, and sometimes it can. I wouldn't say sifting, but we're looking for any small piece of evidence that we might be able to find.
So sick of this.
So, my next
Well, at this point, they're not an official suspect, and we do not have information enough to further that. Uh, so we would just leave them as a
Let
person
me
of
tell
interest.
y'all young children something. Let me tell y'all young children something. Y'all better stop
I
being
know the detective.
disrespectful to your parents and do what y'all need to do. Cause we in a situation and in time now where when y'all go missing, these folks ain't trying to look for y'all. They ain't searching for y'all. So stop going missing. Stop doing stop doing things that you stop get a job. Get a job. Go to work. Stop being lazy. They ain't doing nothing about that boy. They don't check the landfill. The dad ain't they ain't let the dad they I don't know what they asked the father. The father ain't coming up. He acting weird. That what the uncle said. He acting out weird. He don't want him to come around him. The dad is acting like he Islam and all that. What Islam and he doing substances as well. That's not good. That's not serving a good purpose. I mean, how long on so with big time drug dealers Islam and Akaduba, and all that kind of stuff. Shoot. Where is this teenager boy? He could be done got hold to the wrong kind of drug. Tired of this. Turn around, a child missing.
I've attempted to contact him, but I don't know how successful or when they have contacted him recently. It was information developed during the investigation, not a tip. So what detectives were able to see and piece together in their investigation. No. If we have other searches, like if we find information that would lead us to do another ground search or search of another area, we will do that.
For them to check that landfill, they think that young man is
Until
unalive,
the
y'all.
investigators determine that they've exhausted the possibility of finding the evidence they're looking for. That I do not know. I don't have it. I would only be speculating, but I don't believe that was any part of the issue. We have tried, and I don't know how successful that's been.